Welcome to Narayana IIT Institutions. Today we are going to discuss the numericals related to Newton's law of cooling. 8th August assignment. First question. A vessel full of hot water is kept in a room and it cools from 80 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius in T1 minutes. One vessel or one container. Both are same, no problem. It contains, first of all, it contains hot water. It is arranged in one room. Then it cools from 80 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius in T1 minutes. From 75 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in T2 minutes. 80 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius in T1 minutes. 75 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius T2 minutes. 70 degrees Celsius to 65 degrees Celsius in T3 minutes. So, now let's determine in which case it takes more time. In first case, it takes time T1 minutes. In second case, T2 minutes. In third case, T3 minutes. Now let's discuss in which case it takes more time. According to Newton's law of cooling, in first case, temperature decreases from 80 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. Temperature difference in temperature 80 minus 75. Time T1. K constant. Theta 1 plus theta 2 by 2. Initial temperature 80, final temperature 75 by 2. 80 plus 75 by 2 minus theta naught. Theta naught nothing but surroundings temperature. So 80 plus 75 by 2 nothing but 77.5. Then T1 is equal to 5 by K into 77.5 minus theta naught. In second case, temperature decreases from 75 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in time interval T2 minutes. 75 degrees Celsius to 70, different 75 minus 70 within the time T2 minutes. Here average value 75 plus 70 by 2. 75 plus 70 by 2 is nothing but 72.5. Difference surroundings temperature theta naught. So T2 is equal to 75 minus 70 is nothing but 5. T2 is equal to 5 by K into 72.5 minus theta naught. In third case, it decreases from 70 degrees Celsius to 65 degrees Celsius. Time interval T3 minutes. 70 to 65, 70 minus 65 by T3. Here average value 70 plus 65 by 2 minus theta naught. 70 plus 65 by 2 nothing but 67.5. Therefore T3 is equal to 70 minus 65 is 5. T3 is equal to 5 into K 67.5 minus theta naught. Now observe these three equations, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Observe the three equations, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. In which case it takes more time? In third case it takes more time. Observe these three equations. In which case it takes more time? In third case it takes more time. Next second case. Last first case. So T3 greater than T2, T2 greater than T1. Next question. The rates of cooling of a body at a temperature 100 degrees Celsius and 80 degrees Celsius are x1 and x2. First of all, one object at 100 degrees Celsius, its rate of cooling is x1. Now object temperature 80 degrees Celsius, at this instant rate of cooling is x2. Respectively, when placed in a room temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, then find the x1 by x2 ratio. We know that the rate of loss of heat energy directly proportional to temperature difference between objective and surroundings according to Newton's law of cooling. According to Newton's law of cooling, the rate of loss of heat energy directly proportional to difference in temperature of objective and surroundings. dq by dt proportional to theta minus theta naught. Theta nothing but object temperature, theta naught nothing but surroundings temperature. The rate of loss of heat. In first case, the rate of loss of heat is x1. Proportionality removed, we get one constant that is indicating with k. K nothing but proportionality constant. In previous exam, in previous question also, k nothing but proportionality constant. Theta nothing but 100, initial temperature 100, room temperature 40 degrees Celsius, 100 minus 40, 60 in first case. In second case, the rate of cooling is x2, object temperature 80, surroundings temperature 40, okay, 80 minus 40, 40. 80 minus 40, 40. Therefore, equation 1 dividing with equation 2, x1 by x2 is equal to k into 60 by k into 40. So, 23 is a 22 is a. So, its ratio is 3:2. Next question. A hollow copper sphere and a hollow copper cube. Here two objects are there. One is hollow copper sphere. Another one is hollow copper cube. Copper sphere is representing with S. Copper sphere, S is the copper sphere, C is the copper cube. Both of negligible thick walls of same area are filled with water at 90 degrees Celsius and allowed to cool in the same environment. The graph that correctly represents their cooling is. Here, two objects. One is hollow sphere, another one is copper sphere, but both are made with the same material. Both are made with the same material and area also same. Both are maintained at temperature theta and both are arranged in same surrounding, same environment. Now let's discuss the. We know that according to Newton's law of cooling, we know that ms dt by dt is equal to a sigma Stefan's constant E t power 4 minus Ts power 4. dt by dt is equal to a Stefan's constant E by ms into t power 4 minus Ts power 4. It is of course Newton's law of cooling is the one special case of Stefan's law. From Stefan's law, it is also written as final simplification. It is also written as final simplification. It is also written as Newton's law of cooling is the special case of Stefan's law. It is also written as both are same. Here everything is same. Temperature same. Surroundings temperature also same. Same area. Both are made with copper. So same specific heat. Area same. Everything is same. So finally dt by d small t is equal to constant. So everything is same. That means the graph shape also same. Here time increases, temperature decreases. C nothing but C represents cube, S represents sphere. Here everything is same. So dt by dt is equal constant. Capital T represents temperature, small t represents time. Okay, time taken an x-axis, capital T, temperature taken an y-axis. With respect to time, according to Newton's law of cooling, time increases, then temperature decreases. Here everything is same. So graphs for copper sphere and copper cube both are same. Because of here everything is same. Finally dt by dt is equal constant. Both are same, Nana. Newton's law of cooling, this is the special application of special case of from Stefan's law. Okay. Here finally everything is same, that's why dt by dt ratio constant. So here time increases, temperature decreases. So cube and sphere both are represent same graph. Okay. Thank you children. Have a nice day.